Okay, so yeah, you're with Chantilly, and she's pouring you a cup of coffee, and she giggles at your little comment about you being the wrong foot, but she says, "No, I think I got the right one, the one that was facing backwards." She said, "Ma'am, who would have known all those years of veterinary school would have come in handy?"
Yeah, who would have thought?
She says, "How you feeling?"
How am I feeling?
I don't know. You tell me. You just had major surgery. Oh, get rid of your severe consequence.
Okay.
And I want you to take the mild consequence of
Limp.
healing foot.
Okay.
Keep off the foot.
All things considered, I'm feeling just fine.
You're inside the Elks Lodge. You're kind of in their main room there. She looks at you. She says, "Yeah, I haven't seen something that bad since the war."
That makes the three of us.
I don't know what we're gonna do here. It's tragic what happened to John, the sheriff.
Yeah, never good to see a good man die, but he went out on his feet.
So tell me, is it really as bad as all the townsfolk are saying out there?
Do you think you are? Would you consider yourself easily shaken?
She kind of smiles at you. She grabs some like dirty rags and walks off. She pours herself a shot of whiskey. She drinks it. She says, and then she comes over to your cup of coffee and pours you a little glug in yours. No.
In that case, I'm afraid we don't even know the half of it yet.
Well, if it's that bad, the militia's going to need to be armed. I was really hoping for Jeffries to be back by now, but he's not.
Who's Jeffries?
Jeffries is a new character.
Oh, I'm like, okay, who's Jeffries?
You do know who Jeffries is, though.
Oh, okay.
Your character would know who Jeffries is. Jeffries is the military liaison that was out there. She said he was sent. He went out with a small contingent of militiamen north and east towards towards Reno, to see if he could make contact. That was the last orders that we had from Sacramento. We still haven't heard anything from the big city yet either. So, which is Sac. Do you think our militia will be able to hold up if anything comes our way? What if 2 or 3 of those big things came into town?
I really don't think so, to be honest.
She pours another glug into her coffee, and sits down the bottle. All right. Well, stay off your foot for a while, okay? And I couldn't scrounge up any painkillers, but she gives you a little bag of herbs. She says, grind these up in some hot tea and drink these twice daily. It should help you out with the pain a little bit. Sorry, it's the best I can do.
I appreciate everything you've done.
I
Become quite attached to the foot. I'm glad I got to keep it.
As Emmanuel knocks on the door and says, "Can I come in?" Chantilly's leaving. She says, "Yes, but don't keep him up too long, all right, Mayor?" "Oh, no. Just have some business we need to talk about." As he comes through and he sits down. "So how you feeling?" Comes over, sits next to you on your good next to your good foot, looking over at the cast that you have on.
Feeling like hammered shit. How about you?
He looks like a wreck. Does not look like he slept. He's got bags under his eyes. You don't know how many days it's been, but you feel like you've been out of it for a while. It's pouring down rain. It looks like it's 5 or 6 o'clock at night, but it's probably 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's like gray outside. It's really gray and heavy and pouring rain. He says, "Not good. It's been a week since your interaction, since you've had the badge." So Emmanuel's
He's been out for a while.
yeah, Emmanuel's sitting with you, and he says, "Not good. Since you guys been back in town, those disappearances haven't just been happening on the outskirts. Had a few people go missing last night. I have a sheriff looking into it."
The sheriff. Who's the sheriff?
I think you might know him. He's a friend of yours. He's filling in for me right now. Benji is. until we can have an election. I think I'm going to be forced to call martial law, and I'm really concerned. Things have gotten worse. We've had 5 people disappear since you guys came back into town.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He said I don't know if you know anything about it, but there was a right out the last one was right out in Mill Street in front of the theater. They were replaying for the 12th week in a row. Ronald Reagan as Conan of Samaria, and at the end of the film, something came out of a manhole and gobbled up little Johnny Davis.
I knew it.
What do you know?
Mayor, I was trying to tell late sheriff before we left. I did a little research with, what's your guys' names? Skeeter, that's it.
Skeeter Jones.
It was Skeeter. And there's a rough correlation to the underground tunnel system that we know about and the bulk of the attacks and disappearances.
You've been out for a week. What are you talking about? How can you know that there's a correlation?
Well, we have these things called books. And I used a few of those in the intended manner
Make me an intimidation roll.
before we left at the library. And it turns out a map of all the disappearances, overlaid with a map of the mining system and the underground cisterns we know about. What am I rolling for?
Intimidation.
2.
2. Okay. He looks at you and says, "Law, and I hope you're wrong. What do you think's down there?"
Well, I know for a fact there's rats, but I don't know if that is everything that's down there.
You think rats are taking people out in the middle of the night?
Were you there when we, saw whale-sized rats?
Yeah, I mean nobody. Yes, I was there. They're the biggest dogs, but
Nobody saw them before they attacked.
He looks at you like deathly. His face kind of goes white.
You know, how hard are normal rats to deal with before they get to that size?
He's raking his head a little bit. It's just back and forth. He says, "Okay, well, I guess more than ever, I'm going to need your help. I came here for a purpose. We need weapons. Jeffries was supposed to secure him from Sacramento when he got back from Reno. We thought it was routine. Well, that was before the radios went out. He hasn't been back now. It's been weeks. It's almost 6 weeks now that he's been gone. In Sacramento, we've heard nothing. Now the militia's poorly armed. You've seen them. Single shot weapons. I got half the guys are still using flintlock gunpowder front loading weapons. Antique weapons. Their grandpappies gave them. Something that they hunt deer with. It's nothing to fight anybody with. I have a few people who are using a bow and arrow. Can't have people walking down the street. It's not going to instill confidence if they don't have the guns to support it. And I know that your shop up there can make guns. Quite frankly,
I mean, given the proper resources, I can do some pretty nifty things. I admit that.
Well, it looks like you're going to be up for a little while. Foot's going to be up, and I'm looking as soon as I can. I'd love to. He says he comes to you. He says I could get you whatever you need. Yeah, the coffers are open. He's like, I warn you, it's empty in there. But resources, as far as base materials, I can get you those.
Okay, I'll need a list of the weapons that we have, and then I'll write down a list of, sort of a...
Sure. He writes down a little paltry list of, some single-shot bolt-action rifles, some flintlock muskets.
Include everything, bows and arrows. Nothing is a useless weapon.
Sure, bows and arrows. He writes all of that stuff down there. You take stock of it. There's 15 guns in the entire city. There's only the only things that are cartridge weapons. There's 4 of them, 4 bolt-action rifles, minus the weapons that you guys, of course, have, and minus your own little stockpile.
Got it.
He says, anything that you can do will help.
All right, I will. Are there anybody else able-handed, able-bodied?
He says, well, I can't spare a lot of men, but you know, my son, he's bright, strong. He could help you out.
All right, I'll take him, and we have one more.
Okay. Well, Jacob, I'll see who else I could scrounge up for you.
They don't have to be brilliant. They just have to listen and, you know, have an okay head on their shoulders.
Well, Jacob's a good kid. He says, yeah, he gets about there. He says, I'll get you one other.
All right, and then, like I said, I'll just write down a list of, you know, let's call them resources for making, you know, whatever heavy munitions I can.
Yeah. So he brings later that day. You're able to kind of hobble back to your space here. Later that day, Jacob Mercy shows up, and behind him is Marshall Rogers, which is the sheriff's son. Young. He's maybe 13. Jacob's 15 or 16. And they come up with a pickup truck. And he said, well, this is Jeffrey's had this in storage. He said, we've kept every cartridge that we fired since Serpent Fall. And he unloads the back of the pickup truck, and they're just bags and bags of brass, empty brass in there, which is good because you can use that for them. Make me a. What did you do with the Sturmgewehr that you took? Or was it on your persons?
Yeah, I just would that be
You both took one.
right? But I just have it on my person.
Okay, so what you knocked out, so it disappeared when you got up, but you see little Marshall Rogers come out with the back with this. Hey, the Emmanuel gave us this. He said, "Can you make any guns like this?" And he unwraps the Sturmgewehr and shows it to you.
First off, that's mine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And we're going to do our best to. I mean, from what I know in game, can I make anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, we're going to give it a shot.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right, make me a.
And is this where I would use that aspect we were just talking about?
Say again.
Is this where I would use that aspect we were just talking
Yeah,
about?
we're gonna use this extra that you have here.
Or extra,
All right.
that's right. Yeah.
So it's gonna be. It's gonna take you. How many weapons are you trying to make?
Let's see. How many are in the militia?
You got 15 men in the militia. Men.
Ding.
Ding.
Going for,
Ding.
I guess, 10.
10?
Yeah.
10 guns? All right, that'll take you.
I'm kind of going for 10 normal weapons and then.
I'm gonna say that's gonna
10
take you
support.
6 weeks
Okay.
to make 10 Sturmgewehrs.
Okay.
Remember what your extra does?
My extra reduces the time by 2.
2. Okay, so that'll take you 2.5
Time
weeks.
increment by 2.
That'll take you 2.5 weeks.
Okay. And
Okay. And you're also gonna have to make me. How many are you making again? How many guns? 10.
10, yeah.
So you're gonna need to make me 4 crafts checks. Back to back here.
Okay.
Roll well. Roll well.
Is this a time where I would use an aspect, or is that?
You can, yeah, but remember you have to make 4
Roll first.
checks. So roll first.
I got 4 on one.
4. Okay.
3 on the other.
Roll better.
Just going by crafts.
Yep, crafts.
Okay.
Make me 2 more.
8.
Okay.
And 6.
Perfect. You failed on 2 of them. Do you want to try and re-roll?
2 guns or 2 rolls?
You failed on 2 of the rolls. Do you want to?
So what does a fail mean?
So in this time, it kind of like it's a contest. So this has been going on for weeks. You might have been getting tired. Maybe you didn't make a good enough quality. Maybe you weren't able to meet the quota that you were trying to meet.
Okay.
Maybe it's
All
gonna
right.
what it ultimately in game terms it's gonna reduce the number of effective weapons you have.
Got it. So then, yeah, I guess I will roll.
Well, you have a cool. What does your extra do?
My extra. smithing workshop. We reduce his time by increment of 2.
And there's one other thing it does.
Can be invoked once per project for free.
Yep. So you can hit that for once and re-roll if you want, or add a 2 to a roll. Either the 3 or the 4. Those are the ones that failed. What do you want to do? Re-roll or add a bonus?
Add a bonus.
Okay. One of those succeeds.
Okay.
You still have one more fail. Do you want to invoke an aspect to re-roll?
Yes, I'd like to invoke an aspect of. It's not a Swiss watch.
Perfect. Yeah, pay me the fate point. It's true. It isn't a Switch watch. This thing's a murder weapon. A murder death kill.
Murder, death, kill. I love that movie. 5.
5? Okay. Success. You've been, this montage plays out of you and the kids pounding out sheet metal and you making box magazines, and you're teaching them how to make bullets. You're recasting brass into the right cartridge for them. These Sturmgewehrs have their own unique cartridge, so you're trying to make the best amalgamation as you can. There's a scene of you with the guns, and they fire off. One of them, they pull up to there, and like the stock falls out and the spring falls out. And like, no. Yeah. So it ends with you guys polishing and greasing up the weapons, and the kids loading in rounds into the box magazines, and then putting them into wooden crates. All right, cool. All right, so that's going on. It's been a week. Skeeter, 1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
Is my time solely occupied by the Sturmgewehrs?
Yes, that is completely with your crew. I mean, you're working 12-hour days to pound those out, but you make enough to arm most of the militia with them, and enough ammunition to last them one good siege night, right? So this is like constant bombardment. All right, Skeeter.
Yes, sir.
You have been. We're going to pick up right where the horse takes off into town, and you got old Crowdy.
Got me a Nazi.
And he's in. You have him in that cage when we last left off, or at least that's where you had told me you did it. Is that changed?
Well, if we're leaving right at that point, then no. I mean, if we're starting right at that point.
Yeah, no, he's still in the cage. Go over there to put his little play with his little record player. He's got some terrible Wagner on there.
Nice
You
necklace.
look through his records, and he has a couple of American composers, but.
Hey, boy, you think Wagner wore Wranglers?
He just looks at you and says, "I'm just an innocent scientist."
Oh, you're just a little scientist. What you been cooking up here, boy?
Nothing. We were just doing research.
Oh, nothing. Oh, what is this giant fucking plane we're sitting in here, huh?
This is state-of-the-art German technology.
Oh, okay. So what other experiments you've been working on? What do they need a scientist for if this is just a shining example of the Reich's aircraft facility?
Well, the Reich, and just so you know, your character would know this. The Nazis, since Serpentfall, the Serpent landed right on Germany. So Nazis technically don't exist. This is kind of like seeing a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have asked that out of game because I was looking at the map again and I was like...
Yeah, Germany's gone. So right now, Soviet Union's the biggest power. The fact that there's a Nazi plane 3 years after Serpentfall
It's weird.
is very strange.
I haven't read the book yet.
That's not in there.
No, it's not in there.
No, this is
wishing.
This is deep.
Yeah.
There's deep Nazi occultism here.
All right. So then, I was gonna say we don't take kindly to your kind around here, but shit, boy, isn't your kind gone?
We well, yes and no. Obviously, I'm here.
Some pretty funny Nazi humor you got there, boy.
I'm not trying to be humorous.
I'm sure you
true.
weren't. Shut up. I'm gonna tell you something here. You're looking a bit ill there, partner.
What do you want to
I
make?
want to invoke put the fear of God into this German scientist. Still
There's a
+3.
okay. So there's a quality that I want to explain about your power that I was thinking about over the week. You actually learn something about them, kind of about their truer nature, as you do this. So it's not just it's not just you're invoking the fear of God in them. You find out what that fear looks like for them, right? Because everybody might have a deeper,
No, that
darker
makes
fear.
sense because that goes along with how my stunts.
That's cool.
So-
Which I still never came up with a good name for my third stunt, but so it's so
No
stupid.
such thing with the voice of the artist.
Yep.
Um,
that one.
So as you are doing this, you kind of it's like this like mental mind meld for a second, and you see the images of basically a human body transforming and mutating and becoming stronger and bigger and like more buff, like the ideal man, the Adonis. But then as it continues to grow, you see like the biceps pull out and like tentacles burst out of it and like multiple eyes start growing out of its head and like this giant maw opens up and it turns into this kind of mutant creature. And that's what you present yourself as him to. And he like goes back and lines up again that you've identified one of his aspects. He has the aspect experimentation is God. As he like looks up at you and says, what are you doing? What sort of magic is this? Leave me alone! Get out of my head!
Oh boy, if experimentation is God, what y'all been cooking up in here?
Nothing, but just researching the serpent venom and its strange effects on the wildlife.
Serpent venom?
Make me a... Wait, what is your top skill again? Rapport? Lore? Do you have rapport? No, what was the question you just asked? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What was the question you just asked?
I asked, I asked him what they were cooking up, and then he said nothing, and then I said, oh, snake venom. I left it was kind of like an open-ended question.
Yeah, we are just studying the effects of the venom in the atmosphere and how it's affecting wildlife. It seems to have mutagenic properties.
Are you saying mutagenic properties on all the creatures that you've been dropping this here venom concoction you've come up with into the atmosphere?
You're making a declaration. Why don't you make a rapport check with him?
If I provoke him.
Yeah, you could provoke him. Sorry, that's intimidation. Provoke is intimidation. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, provoke is that's fine. It's the same. It's in a different set of fate. It's called
It's
intimidation.
the same thing.
Okay. So you provoke. Yeah, you can use provoke.
Alright, so that's a +5.
+5. He's gonna make a will check.
Sir, redneck asshole.
You're right.
Yeah, no, he's as far as what you're he's telling you the truth. He says, "No, we are just studying them. We are not dropping them. These are specimens we have discovered in other locations."
Oh, I
Please,
see. So I see. So you're saying that you're just studying these mutated creatures. You're not actually dropping the snake venom.
Yes,
onto
exactly.
the existing
Yes.
creatures in.
Yes, exactly,
Alright,
exactly. Mickey Mouse America, I love. Stop with this, my brain. Steamboat Willie, woot woot woot.
Oh man, I still wanna. Just makes me want to go to the next stunt level and really fuck with this asshole.
He's like, please stop. My mind is precious. What the knowledge I have inside.
All right, fine.
You like release the
Calm down there, German boy.
You have a magnificent brain.
Well, as long as they don't put it in a jar, I'm okay with that.
No! No. But it's special.
Trying to bring in some of that German humor again, aren't you?
He's just like staring at you like you're creepy. I want to study you.
Try not to say that too many times.
No, this is
Or I might
amazing.
have to find a tentacle monster again for you.
What a strange world we live in.
So, what else can you tell me about this here flying ship of y'all's?
It's state of the art.
Clearly.
Ofitech. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has the ability to cloak itself.
Okay, is there anything you can tell me that I don't already know?
It's a research vehicle.
That's great, it's a research vehicle. So what all around here you got? What supplies you got? What little labs you got? What little hidden compartments you got here?
He says, I am a geneticist. I am from the German, the Nazi cultural department.
The Nazi cultural department?
Yes, we study Aryan culture around the world. Religious artifacts, archaeological
Around the
finds.
world. You saying you find these blonde-haired, blue-eyed boys all around the world, huh?
What? Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, is it so strange? I mean, serpents from legend have been summoned from the dark by Nazi scientists. Occult mysticism. It's all real.
Yeah, well,
We Nazis have, the Aryan people have a strong link to the mysticism that exists. We are tied to it. And I use my brain, knowledge of genetics to increase the Nazi power. I use it to increase your power now too, yes? We're friends. Don't hurt me, please.
I don't know if we go so far as to call each other friends, but as long as you are useful to me,
By the
I
appearance,
think about keeping you around maybe might longer.
well, by the width between your eyes and the size of your nose, the space between your ears, I think, yes, maybe we are friends.
You keep talking about my brain. That's kind of weird to me.
No, you misunderstand. You have good features.
Ah, yes, my blue eyes. I get you. Well, if you knew any more about my family and their history, you'd probably really start sucking on the snake, so to speak. But
What I don't, this does not translate to me. What is sucking on this? What? No? What are you saying?
I just heard Samuel L. Jackson say that.
No, but the venom has rejuvenative properties. You have friend, yes, who his foot went backwards.
yeah, I'd say it did.
Yeah, we can help him. Yeah, serpent venom helps him. Yeah.
Who is we?
Me, friend. Yes, Steamboat Willie. Woot, woot, woot. America. We were traveling in peace. Yeah, peace. We travel with message for American President Earl Warren. Yes, we try to. We are notifying him of.
Can I bust out with some Pentecostal snake ritual and try and get some fucking inspiration and really figure out what this dude's talking about?
Well, you can always, if you're trying to determine whether he's lying, you can use a rapport check against his will, or a provoke check against his will, which you just tried to do.
Right.
So you can try it again. Technically, you should have taken social stress that last time, but I forgot, so it's okay.
Oh.
No,
Is that because I wasn't successful?
Yeah, you didn't know that,
Oh.
but yeah, so you're finding out now.
Oh. Sure, I'll try a provoke thing again.
So we just tell me what you know, you goddamn Nazi.
Yeah, it's fucking pissing me off with this Steamboat Willie bullshit and trying to be all buddy-buddy with my blue eyes.
Please start dropping dice.
At least I can find my fucking dice when I drop it.
It's +5.
That was never me. I never had
was
that.
last
Mark
time.
off your second social stress box. He
Where's
says,
social stress.
It should be right under your mental, right under your physical stress.
Oh, the mental stress is the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. There.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually draw circles for mental stress and squares for physical, but that's just to keep them different. Okay, so
So they're the same, and they're not actually the same track, but they're in the same.
correct vicinity. They're kept in consequent stress. He says, no, we are friends. I tell you, everything is kosher. We're good. Yeah, great. Happy friend, America, and the new German alliance. What is left of us, at least.
Kosher Germany.
Where are the rest of you Germans at these days? Because we all thought you were gone.
Well, I tell you secret, yeah? It's okay?
Oh, we're friends, Steamboat.
yes. We are, how do you say, base 211.
Base
New Schwabenland. He's like, you have, over there, the bookcase. Grab this atlas, the map.
Grab the atlas.
He brings it over. He couldn't pick the word out, so you handed it to him. It's a German. Everything's German. He opens it up and he shows it. Points to Antarctica. Yeah. Yeah, right here. This is the.
What was way down there, huh?
Yes, so the special base submarine.
So, you all been doing reconnaissance in your camouflage jets here?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, friends. Yeah, we come. We have all for special message for Earl Warren.
What happened to the wing of this one?
Your friend out there who brought the head of the monkey. Yes, it's a monkey.
Yeah.
Broke a plane. Yeah, it's a fireball. Whoosh! It would crash.
My friend caused the fireball?
No, the monkey is not your friend.
Oh,
no,
the monkey.
Monkey is enemy.
Oh, the monkey
Yeah.
fireball.
Yeah, monkey through fireball.
So you're on the plane by yourself?
No, friends.
Where
are
is
here.
everyone?
He starts digging and he says, they all they die. Mortis. Starts
I
talking
didn't
in
see
Latin.
any. I didn't see corpses out there. I haven't seen any corpses in here.
He points over to a spade that's against the wall. It has like dirt on the bottom. Say all are dead. Civilian mission. I #1 scientist. Two soldat. Shooting.
So you buried them all yourself.
He puts up his hands and he shows like bloodied calluses.
Well, want to take a walk about with me? Show me these graves. Maybe show me where the wing went down. Since we're good friends and all.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, let's go. I show you this right now. Come on. I'm ready. You open up the gate.
I'm just fucking with you, Steamboat Willie. Maybe later, if I need your help, I'll come back.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm here. It's fine. I wait here for you.
Be good friends. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a neat friend. Long time. But I help your friend. Yes. Plane is very nice. Good plane. We can help each other.
Well, my friend ain't here right now, so we can talk about that.
Now or later?
Well, they're gone, right?
I'm playing out the scene of you interrogating him, so I'm wondering, ask him whatever questions you can, because once this scene's done, we're going to move on. Not to say that you won't involve him again, but...
So... How about you show me how some of this works? Let's say, for example, I make your leg turn backwards.
No, don't hurt me, please, no.
Well, let's just say, for example, I just want to know how this all works in case something were to happen to you and I know how to help my friend. In case, for whatever reason, you weren't here anymore.
What, you mean plane? Is it plane? It shows you the plane, yes, we fly, yes, I show you how to fly.
No, you're not the pilot, you're the geneticist, you're the main scientist on board. So,
But because
you tell me, oh, my friends, I help your friend with broken foot. So show me how I could help my friend with broken foot.
he points over to, he has like a little lab set up next to the cages, and it's like beakers and bubbling things, and he says inside the cooling box, yeah, pull out, there are vials, syringe inside of there, yeah, healing mechanism.
Break his leg and make sure this syringe works.
You go in there and try and break his leg.
Why the hell not?
You open up the door. Okay, so you open up the cage, and what do you try to do? So you open up the you go walk. You don't go over to the fridge to verify what's in there.
Oh well, I thought I was doing that while he was talking, so I should have clarified that. No, yes, I would.
Okay, you pull out what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull him out.
So I'm looking at it. I'm just wondering. Like, it could be anything. It could be saline. It could be water. Like,
Yeah, and they're labeled, but they're all in German, and you don't read German.
So how am I supposed to know that this stuff actually does what he's telling me?
So you ask him. So you go in there, and you want to hurt. Do you go? Okay, so tell me what you're doing.
Well, I mean,
That's okay. You can assault him.
I've got fight abilities. I also have my fucking amazing aspect of some blunt force and ignorance.
It's true.
And, plus I'm a redneck, man. I don't know how to
Don't need a
bust a
reason.
nose or break a bone.
This is a redneck solution to this problem. So I'll give you that. So you open. So what? You grab like a pipe or something, or what do you do?
Yeah. I mean, because, well, I technically have a 6-shooter, but my shooting ain't that high, so I'm just gonna physically assault him. And so there's gotta be something around here that I can grab and just whack it to.
Okay. Okay. So you open up the thing. Do you have the syringes in your hand?
No, I would have put it in the back pocket of my jeans for safekeeping.
Okay. So you put syringes in the back pocket of your jeans for safekeeping. Then you go to him, you open up the thing, and you say, okay, yeah, what do you do? Tell him.
Well, I just kind of like to check out this theory of yours. So, forgive me, friend, but I want to put you in pain for a little moment here.
But I don't... My leg! But the friends are not do this to each other.
That's true, especially, well, it's a little thing we like to call trust around here. Right now, I just don't trust you. So, here, let's see. And I take out the syringe, and I start into his leg.
Yeah, okay, so you see him, he's laying down on the ground. His leg is like this, flopped over like halfway in the middle of it. And when you eject it right into there, you see what looks like snake scales kind of go across his skin. And his leg goes... And where the blood and stuff, where it seems like it's swelling, kind of go down. But he has this like green sort of snake overlay on his skin. And he's screaming in pain as you hear his bones go.
Alright, well, that's not what I was saying. We're back out of the cage. I'm going to close the cage back up.
Why would you do this? He looks at you. He's all like crazed. And he takes his leg that you injected and he kicks the chain link and it goes flying off. Dodge the chain link door, please.
Hey, fuck, alright.
You just made an Uberman.
We're assuming this dude hasn't already been dosed.
Oh, God, that's not going to help anything. What am I going towards?
Well,
athletics? Or
yeah. So what'd you get?
Oh,
Catch it with your teeth.
got a -2.
Okay, yeah, you catch the door in the face as the door slams you up against the side of it, and he comes and he puts his weight up against the thing, so he's kind of like pressing you up against the wall with the metal, and he reaches down to grab the syringes that were dropped, and pulls out. He's rummaging through the bag to grab one.
So since I've already been in his head, can I invoke my look behind you stunt as far as like projecting the fear of some crazy ass tentacle.
Yeah, you can.
And invoke his experimentation as God.
Correct. Pay me the fate point. Yes, you can hit. So this is an example of the fate point, right? He's invoking somebody else's fate point or somebody else's aspect because he's identified it. So go for it.
Does this fall under will?
This would be your lore check. You're using your fear,
Slightly better with that she roll. So +3.
and then you want to add 2 to it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. As he grabs out and he says, he looks back and says, what's this? And he runs off into the cockpit and closes the door behind him. But he does let you go. The cage door falls. Now he's looking through. You see him, and there's like a little porthole. We are friends. Stop trying to kill me.
All right. Well, we just kicked the fucking door in my face.
Well, you injected me with experimental compounds.
I was just trying to test. I was just trying to do a little.
That is not good science.
Well, I don't have a control here, boy. It's just me and you, and I didn't think I should inject myself with
You are
whatever
crazy.
You were telling me about. Oh, that's I've heard that before. Oh, wait till I pull out my snake and start doing a dance. Oh.
Americans is pulling out the snake. I don't want to see your snake. Keep it in your pants, please.
Oh, that's a different snake.
He's looking through the door. Don't touch anything on my plane.
Like this.
You trying to be a dick? She's like, what if I do this? Can I put my finger here? What if I touch this?
Boy, this looks like glass.
No. Yeah, you start breaking his leg. He's got a pistol. He's got a Mauser.
P38.
Yeah. No, he's got a.
All right, Franz, calm down. We're friends. We're friends.
He's got a Japanese Nambu, so it actually blows up in his head. No, okay, we're friends. He says, yeah, we are friends. Yeah, okay, fine. Well, as a good friend, neighbor, yeah, why don't you go over there and sit down, nice and quiet. He's behind a door. You show me in faith you don't hurt me. Yeah.
All right. So I do that.
Okay. He sits down. There's like little steps up to the cockpit, and you hear the door like, and he like opens it and goes, and like peeks his head out. Yeah, are you okay? No guns, yeah? And then you see 2 hands come out like this. He shows, yeah, friends? Huh?
Yeah, friends.
Okay. Yes, he opens up the thing and walks down. Good Nazi. Yeah. Yeah. Not Heil Hitler. Hitler dead, yeah? No, we are friends. German alliance. Yeah. We make pact. Thumbs up.
Hey. That was not inappropriate.
Yeah,
No one knows
Hanz.
that is.
Yeah. He comes out and he says, I will show you where. Can you fix my plane?
Well, I can. Well, I at least get a good start going for you, and I've got some friends back in town that could definitely help me finish the job if I can't do it myself.
Yeah, okay, fine. Great.
But at the very least, I can start by finding that missing wing we got.
All right. Yes, you can start by finding that missing wing. That's where we're going to pause right now.